Star Games and Fairy Angel Productions.
Your journey began, it's time to go. The power of change will help you grow and set you free. Only you can save tomorrow. Out in the darkness of the night, your courage will shine just like a light. Through eternity and put an end to all the sorrow. Through your adventures, you'll find strong and fight with resolve, 'cause nobody's gonna hold you down. Monster boy, fighting for a future made of love and joy. All the good and evil's trying to destroy. Only you can save. If you have faith in your brain, you'll see that not everything is what it seems to be. There's a beast within you, go and set it free. Listen to its voice. You're the morphin hero.
The day this story takes place, I was in the bed in a bad mood and was just going to close my eyes and let sleep take over my body and give in without a fight. Seconds after closing my eyes, I felt like I was falling and can see with my mind's eye a dark void but some darker lines showing that I was moving down. I did not care where I was going or when I'll get there. I was picked up by the spirit I called Trixie. She did not want me to suffer unless she was making me suffer in her own way, and given the fact I was now wearing a gown and had my halo star and I can kind of see my ears being pointy and had a star on my head and my eyes was red and blue, I was a spirit and she was pulling me into a dream. I was taken to a cave with water all over the place. I noticed a weird castle-like teepee in the middle. The layout reminds me of Kingdom Hearts when you find Merlin's house in Traverse Town, and it's the only thing I can think of to explain what I was seeing. Inside was a witch running a shop. She got a good look at me and kept calling me a witch and said that I can use magic to protect myself, but I am still not ready to learn spells since that would be like giving a gun to a trigger-happy person. She must be talking about the time I was taken to a magic school while sleeping and was given a book on mental magic and fortune-telling and woke to find the book outside the dream for a few weeks. Before it vanished, she gave me a deck of magic cards and told me to learn to do more of this kind of magic, and sadly I did not wake to find a deck of cards next to me. The cards had symbols and pictures to help me. I looked up what a daisy means in a dream and it was purity and strength. After that I thanked her and she said goodbye little witch and waved her hand, and I was pulled out the shop by a magic force. While out I was about to find a place to go. I was thinking between the left and right caves or the bright exit. I had my astral fairy wings and fairy tentacles out and was ready to fly, but Trixie told me, "No little fairy, it's time to battle a demon," and she pulled me into a blur of light. I was in a clock tower that looks like the windmill from a Hat in Time, and a demon that would often change from a long-haired kid holding a doll to a teddy bear, as if this thing was trying to keep switching genders to throw me off before turning into a shadow blob. Before I could even think, the demon started lunging at me from many directions as I flew around and spun in circles evading the attacks. I could feel the effects of motion on my body in bed and knew I was beyond sleep at this point. I held my hand out and noticed a surge of heat move from my head to my arm in bed as light began to change into a sword, and seconds later it turned into my staff and the shadow made a blue face up here that looked like a little girl's head, but it was a doll's head and was cracked and reminded me of the Hindu gods with blue faces, and I foolishly dropped my guard when the face looked sad at me. I spread my arms out and managed to seal the blob while it was looking sad again. I moved my hand and allowed the face to not be frozen, and I started to talk to the demon to get some info and knew it was coming, so I braced myself for what I knew this thing could and would do.
The blob dashed at me and my hands light up and I can feel an outline of static around my body in bed, and I was able to choke the shadow. And I remember the demons often takes the shape of a child, often a girl, sometimes a boy, to gain your trust, so this face was not going to stop me from bringing the thunder.
Trixie picked me up and was happy I won, but was not happy that I took too long. She told me that in spirit I am too pure until pushed too far. I did not kill the demon when my soul was in danger and even tried to talk to it until things got too risky. This is why the witch said I am not ready for spells and should work on my art and do things like fortunes and things that don't involve attacking like a warrior, and use my tools I got as gifts to amuse my soul and not worry about being some magical superhero and only fight if I am under attack. After that I was told I am here for the long run. I am going to have more fun and the night is young. I heard a sneeze so loud it broke me out of the lock Trixie had on my soul. I was able to sleep and she did not find me to pull me out of my body so I could sleep in peace. This is where the story ends, and given how long this video took to make, I need a mental vacation or I am going to have a mental breakdown, so thank you for watching. I need rest.
Thank you for watching. Feel free to